Hey, my name is Nick, and I am the developer of VesselOps AI. I work with my some teammates, Chris, who is a sailor, Captain Chris, and then my Dr. Michael Schweitzer, my brother. And we created VesselOps for the Kaggle Gemma for Good hackathon for Gemma 4. Really exciting stuff, and it was a great opportunity to play with local models. I hadn't done that very much before. And what PesselOps is an AI tool that can run on your device on edge, and it's intended for anybody who's sailing on long journeys. You could download this offline and run it on your device, and it gives mostly medical information. So if you're crossing the ocean, you don't have internet access. Chris is actually does this. Has crossed the Atlantic a few times, and he's a big time sailor. And but when you get into medical situations, you need to know. And they have a big library. They've got books. But sometimes it's nice to be able to log events and then also interact with the information more clearly. I'm going to start by showing the online mode. This is a much longer demo, so I know we're not supposed to have we have a limitation on our demo length, but I'm going to add this one as well. So, but we'll go into it. And this is actually running Gemma in the cloud, this version, just as an example. And it's also useful. So if you're out to sea and you will have internet access, you can just come right to this one without downloading it. It will work on your phone and everything. Um, and you can see the history of what we've done here, the history of what we've asked. And so basically, it's this Gemma model is a RAG, so a retrieval augmented generation tool for the based on the World Health Organization International Medical Guide for Ships. So there's a document that's 500 pages or more that's really helpful, but that's hard to know and hard to get. So if you need to kind of search it quickly and obviously chat with the information, that's what we're enabling here. So um, you can see my red hair. I'm going to bring up crew member has a bad sunburn. I use this example because lacerations and pneumothorax, other stuff like that is a little gnarlier to think about when we're doing the demo. So um, we'll see what the Gemma in the cloud is going to come up with. This is the obviously our basic demo. Um, and Gemma's cranking on that. Uh, Here we go. Critical action. When I describe it as a bad sunburn, um, we are getting evaluation at once. Look for rashes. Some rough stuff. This having had some rough sunburns, I really, even this even makes me uncomfortable. But you see, it's giving us page numbers, so then you can go and we've got the PDF is downloaded here, so we could actually go into this guide and see. Okay, the page 391 is where we have sunburns. We can get more information about it, but the AI brought us right there. We can also Gemma 4 is multimodal, so we can use our use voice. So we also have a quick study tool. I'm not going to get into it too much, but you can imagine if you're training to be a medical person in charge, and you need some simulation. Sometimes you want to be ready before the action happens. So um, that is what the medical person in charge simulator is doing. So uh, certainly uh, not always the blazing speeds. Oops, not always the blazing speeds we're used to. Um, but when you're out to sea and you have no other option, this could be a really great tool for studying. Um, so now I'm going to show the offline setup really quickly. So you can get the latest installers before you get out to sea from our repo on GitHub. Just grab this setup.exe file, and it also will walk through, guide through the user on how to install Ollama, get Gemma 4, and then also I'm going to pull up the local version here, and it is running on my Ollama. Um, but what we haven't talked about too much is that we have also a fine-tuned model that was trained again on this or fine-tuned on this World Health Organization doc, and that's Vessel Ops Medical. You can find it. I have links, and it's in my Hugging Face account, and you can pull it in Ollama uh, onto your device. So really, that alone, if you're just an Ollama user, you could um, take that. But this entire program, Vessel Ops, is useful for that. So um, let's see, we can ask a question. You see, I've done my sunburn. Uh, let's say food poisoning suspected after eating breakfast sausage. So now Gemma, so actually Vessel Ops AI, this fine-tuned version of Gemma 4 is running and pretty quickly, um, giving us an answer here. So yeah, and yeah, we're really excited. So hope you try out Vessel Ops AI. You can see the link, and then of course you can uh, uh, tell any of your sailing friends, hey, what do you do for this situation? So, all right, thank you. This has been a really fun hackathon.